people know this, but I love anime. I loved anime for years and years. I started out watching Dragon Ball back in the 90s. Yes, I'm that old. Not that old. I'm 20. I'm 26. Yeah, I'm not that old. But Dragon Ball was my first anime, which was great and awesome. I even watched the new movie, Broly, and the new series, Super. All awesome. All great anime. But we got some anime coming out this summer. And I think anybody who loves watching anime or who wants to get into anime, Brandon, this is fresh new anime coming out this summer. So these are the animes I feel like people should keep an eye out or watch. And all these animes, they all release every single week. It's kind of like watching a normal TV show. It's just that you gotta have a subscription to Crunchyroll, High Dive, or even Funimation. It just depends on where it's being released on. That information I can't really provide, but I can take a wild guess as to where it's probably going to be released at. Which is not a wild guess. It's probably a really good educated guess. I watch anime a lot. I have over 300 plus anime I watch. I got over 1,000 some odd hours of anime watched. So I'm pretty confident in what I'm saying here. So let's get into it. These are the animes coming out this summer, 2019. And I feel like these are the animes people should watch or that seem interesting. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the first one, which is Dan Machi, or Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, Season 2. This anime came out a couple years ago, back in 2015, and the second season finally getting released. I know the movie came out, I'm not quite sure, sometime this year, beforehand. But the second season is finally coming out. I'm pretty excited about it. It is about a boy named Bell, and he's an adventurer. So, in the bustling city of Orano, is never dull, especially for Bell Cradle. Right? I'm so bad with pronouncing the name. A naive young man who hopes to become the greatest adventurer in the land. After a chance encounter with the lonely goddess Hestia, his dreams become a little closer to reality. With her support, Bell embarks on a fantastic quest as he ventures deep within the city's monsters-filled catacomb, known as the Dungeon. Death lurks around every corner in the cavernous depths of this terrifying labyrinth, and a mysterious power moves amidst the shadows. This is a great anime, and the second season is coming out, so if you want to start watching the first season, which is only 13. On to the next one, we got Dr. Stone, which is a brand new anime coming out. And my good friend, Cold, he was also he reads a lot of manga. And he told me this was really good. This does look interesting. So, Dr. Stone. One fateful day, all of humanity was petrified by a blinding flash of light. After several millenniums, a high schooler, Tajio? I'm not quite sure. Sorry if I butchered the name. Awakens and finds himself lost in a world of statues. However, he is not alone. His science-loving friend, Sinku's been up and running for a few months, and he's got a grand plan in mind to kickstart civilization with the power of science. Basically, I've seen the trailers for this. I'm going to have it on the screen probably. And this looks great. Basically, the whole world turns into stone, kind of like a Medusa thing. And this guy has a grand scheme of bringing back everyone with science. So yeah. On to the next one. This is a Isekai anime. I love Isekai. Isekai is like one of my favorite subgenres of anime. So, this Isekai is kind of like, I don't want to say exactly like, but if you like anime, if you watch The Rising of the Shield Hero, this is pretty much kind of like the same thing. If you like that kind of stories, this is it. This is it right here. So, this is called From a Commonplace to the World's Strongest. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, but if you just search From Commonplace to World's Strongest, this will come up in your search engine. And it definitely is coming out on Crunchyroll. And I know Dr. Stone is also. My bad. I just forgot to say it. That's coming out on Crunchyroll too. Alright. 17-year-old Hajime is your average day otaku. However, his simple life of pulling all-nighters and sleeping in school is suddenly turned upside down when he, along with the rest of his class, is summoned to a fantasy world. They are treated like heroes and tasked with the duty of saving the human race from utter extinction. But what should have been any otaku's wet dream quickly turns into Hajime's nightmare. While the rest of his class are blessed with godlike powers, Hajime's job, Synergist, only has a single transmutation skill. Ridiculed and bullied by his classmates for being weak, he soon finds himself in despair. Will he be able to survive in this dangerous world of monsters and demons with only a glorified blacksmith's level of strength? Now, a little bit of information. My friend told me about this. Basically, guy becomes a badass, which is awesome. And I looked into it yesterday. I was pretty excited about it. And it's relatively close to the Shield Hero. There's Betrayal. There's, there's lovely girls and everything like that in the bunch. So yeah, I recommend you checking this anime out. I know it definitely is coming out on Crunchyroll too. So. Alright, on to the next one, which is a certain scientific accelerator. This is a spin-off anime of a certain magical index. A certain magical index is a pretty popular series going on right now, and I think it just had its third season. I watched a bit of it. Haven't really finished it yet. I really want to though, because that's literally one of my favorite series. So yeah, this is the spin-off series of the character Accelerator. The experts of Academy City are classified into 6 levels, where level 0 lacks power, while level 5 possesses overwhelming amount of power. Of the several million experts residing in Academy City, only 7 of them have attained level 5. The rank highest among them is known as Accelerator. So basically, this focuses on the character Accelerator, and he wants to protect his main girl, his chick, which is her name is Last Order. So, but if you do want to go into this, I recommend you watching a certain magical index, which is a great series. Watch that and then watch this. And Accelerator, he's a badass. If you love badass characters who don't give an inch of a fuck, you want to check this out. So, alright, on to the next one. Alright, this is one of my favorite. This was released last year, but the season 2 is coming out of it. It's called Teasing Master, Takagi-san. Having a friend that knows you inside out should be a good thing, but in Nishika's case, the opposite is true. His classmate Takanashi loves to tease him on a daily basis. She uses her extensive knowledge of his behavior to predict exactly how he will react to her teasing. This is basically a romantic comedy. It's pretty sweet, pretty cute. If you love those kind of thing, this is for you. So yeah. Yeah. Season 2 is coming out. If you want to watch it, go watch season 1. It's only 12 episodes. You can finish it. If you binge it, 4 hours. 4 to 5 hours, you got season 1 out of the way. So, season 2 is coming out this summer. And, yeah. Alright, on to the next one, which is another brand new anime series coming out. My friend Cold told me, he reads manga. He told me about this. He said it's really great. And it's pretty... It's like, if you like Game of Thrones, this will be it. Alright, it's called Vineland Saga. For 1,000 years, the Vikings have made quite a name and reputation for themselves as the strongest families with the thirst of violence. Thorfinn, the son of one of the Vikings' greatest warriors, spends his boyhood in a battlefield, enhancing his skills in his adventures to redeem his most desired revenge after his father is murdered. And basically, it seems like it's up the alley of people who like Berserker or stuff like that. action, adventure, historical drama. So, if you love that kind of stuff, this is for you. Alright, on to another one. This is another isekai. This one seems more on the cheesy side, like In Another World with My Smartphone, or The Wise Man Grandson, or stuff like that. I love cheesy isekais. This is like one of my main dish. I love to fucking watch. So, I love great anime. I know what great anime is. I know these are not typically the best. But, yeah. Alright. Isekai Cheat Magician is the name of the anime. As a regular high school student, Tachi and Rin disappear into a beam of light. When they come to, the two of them were already in a world of swords and magic, finally getting away from experiencing an attack by monsters. Following the suggestions of adventures, they headed on the path towards the guild. In the guild, the two of them found out that they possessed unbelievable powerful magic. Thus, the regular high school student transformed into the strongest cheats. I don't know much about this, but I've been hearing a lot about this anime. So it's coming out sometime in July. There's no real date. So all these animes I'm mentioning right now, they're all coming out in July sometime. Dr. Stone's coming out on July 5th. I want to have the dates in the clips when I talk about them. But okay. Yeah, they're all pretty much coming out in July. When the summer starts. These are not gonna be okay. Alright, on to the next one. This is another pretty popular talked about anime going around. I've been hearing all kinds of stuff, and I know for a fact it's getting a dubbing done by Funimation, and I'm not quite sure what the schedule is. Normally, it's either just as soon as the sub Japanese version comes out, or it's like normally sometimes they do like a 2-week thing. So when 2 or 3 weeks. But whatever. I know it's coming out on Crunchyroll. It's coming out on Funimation. It's a pretty popular anime. It's called Fire Force. The year 198 of the Solar Era in Tokyo, special fire brigades are fighting against a phenomenon called spontaneous human combustion, where human beings are turned into living infernos called infernals. While the infernals are first generation cases of spontaneous human combustion, later generations possess the ability to manipulate flames while retaining human form. Shinra, I'm sorry if I messed up that name, a youth who gained the nickname Devil's Footprint for his ability to ignite his feet at will, joined the Special Fire Force Company 8, which composes of other flame users as they work to extinguish any infernal they encounter. As a faction that is creating infernals appears, Shira begins to uncover the truth behind a mysterious fire that caused the death of his family 12 years ago. So yeah, this is pretty much kind of like a twist on firefighting, but you know, had that anime flair and the magic and stuff. I mean, I'm not quite sure if it's exactly magic, but yeah. So, and I think this is only coming out on Funimation too. I'm not quite sure if it's coming out on Crunchyroll. So, I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out. So, on to the next one. Alright, this is not exactly an anime. This is something, though, that everyone should be looking forward to. Especially if you're a big anime fan. Everyone's gonna know this. But the Konosuba movie is coming out at the tail end of the summer, which is on August 30th. Konosuba is basically another isekai, but it's all comedy. It's not it's not your typical. It's pretty much a parody of all isekai, and it's getting a movie. It's pretty good. It already has 2 seasons out, so I highly recommend it. It's highly entertaining. So, after dying a laughable and pathetic death on his way back from buying a game, high school student and recluse Kazuma finds himself sitting before a beautiful but obnoxious goddess named Aqua. He provides the NEET with 2 options. Continue on to heaven or reincarnate in every dreamer's world. A real fantasy world. Choosing to start a new life, Kazuma is quickly tasked with defeating a demon king who is terrorizing villages. But before he goes, he can choose one item of any kind to aid him on his quest. And the future hero selects Aqua. But Kazuma has made a great mistake. Aqua is completely useless. Anyone who watches Konosuba would know what I'm talking about, but this is a great anime. It will give you a lot of laughs. It recently just got a dubbing by Crunchyroll, and I've seen the dubbed and I've seen the dubbed, and they're all great. So, all around, great anime. I highly recommend it. All on Crunchyroll, though, too. So, alright. That's it. That is the big animes coming out this summer. They're all great. I'm especially excited for From the Commonplace to the World Stronger, because I love the Rise and the Shield Hero, and this sounds like it's right up the alley of the Rise and the Shield Hero, so I'm definitely excited about this. So yeah, I hope this was informational for you and gave you quite a bit of things to look for. So this is only to let you know what animes to look out for. So I'll have information for you guys in the description. Also, if you want to join my Discord's in the description. Feel free to join, have a chat. I'm always around. Also, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, and if you like this video, share it with your friends. Much appreciated. So yeah, I'll see you guys tonight, probably on the stream, because I stream every night, except for Sunday. My streaming schedule is also in the description if you want more information. And I stream on YouTube. I don't go to Twitch, I don't go to nowhere else. I stream on YouTube to make it convenient for you guys. So yeah, I hope this was informational. I love anime. I hope you love anime. So yeah, I'll talk to you later, my peeps, and have a good day. Bye.